I'm Reginae. I'm very fun, vibrant, feisty. I don't play about me. I have two amazing parents who I look up to, and they have made me who I am today. The fierce, the unapologetic woman I am today. I love me. I love to love. I have the sweetest heart ever. I'm a passionate person. I'm really passionate about people who I love and the things that I do. I have a clothing line. I'm an actress. I love meeting people on BLK. Yeah, it's just like, I'm just a fun person. I'm a Sagittarius. So if you know a Sag, you know.
How have your closest female friendships shaped the person that you are today?
Oh, it shaped me a lot, because one thing I don't like is a yes girl. I don't like yes people. I need people, especially with the attitude like I have. My attitude is very confident in what I want. This is what I want, and this is how I'm going to do it. My friends are the type of people that's like, let me humble you. Let me tell you what it is. Let me show you and I need those people around me. And I'm the same with other people, with people around me. I'm going to keep you on your toes. Please keep me on my toes. If you see me doing something wrong, please tell me. But also know the approach, because we all women. We all feel like you're not about to talk to me crazy. So it's like, know how to approach one another, and also keep the respect there. When the boundaries and the respect, it starts to fickle, that's when relationships start to mess up and problems start to happen.
What do you think that platonic relationships and friendships have to offer that makes them worth pursuing just as much as romantic relationships?
It's all about having your village and knowing who you are to be around other people. You know, you got to stand still on what you believe, stand 10 toes down, and don't get around a crowd and start moving how they move because they move like that. You got to be very authentic in yourself, know who you are. Also, be able to be a listening ear, also be understand that we all come from different lanes. Nobody's going to be 100% on your side. Nobody's going to understand where you come from. You're going to have to explain stuff. You're going to have to compromise, just like in relationships. Me and my friends, we get into it. I be like, are you my man? It's real life feelings in friendships as well. And we have to carry those relationships and hold them up just like we'll hold up a man.
Curious about how you think that female friendships can be a source of support during both personal or professional setbacks.
I feel like we're all women, so we all can relate in certain ways where men probably can't. Or, so it's like we get each other. We're able to talk through with one another and understand where it's like we're all kind of fighting for the same thing, is to be seen, be known. There's so many men can do this, women can't do this. We have to fight for our powers, our rights. Like we have to stand and fight for what we want as women and stop fighting each other and stand up for each other and fight with each other, not against each other, come together and fight them people.
I'm curious about your experience with friendship heartbreak. And how did you navigate that?
Oh yeah, I had a lot of friendship heartbreaks. These girls is crazy. But honestly, I know who I am. I know who I am, and I know my worth, and I know what I bring to the table. I also know when I'm getting used. See, I'm a little different because I got a lot of stuff on my back where it's like people probably want to use me for it. So growing up, I kind of was on edge about a lot of people coming into my space because I don't know if they're there for me or what I can do or who I know or what I'm around. So I have to be more cautious on things like that. People be definitely, discernment is one thing that all of us should use. It's just something that I was taught from the beginning because of who I am. And my parents always taught me hey, listen, You got to be more on people a little bit more, just because people might want to be friends with you because of this or that. So definitely discernment for everybody.
Some people say don't mix friendship and business. What are your thoughts on that?
You have to know who you're around and who you are dealing with. You also have to know that we're not going to think the same. We have to compromise. We have to understand that, you know, we're going to clash at times. Like, me and my mama clash. That's my mama. Like, so it's like, of course, me and my friends are going to clash, but in business, it gets a little sticky just because I feel like it's cool being in business with your friends, because I would want to put all my friends on. If I have something, I'm definitely coming back and telling them, hey, this is what we're doing. But you have to know if that's the right person to do business with. You know, you got different friends for a reason, season, or a lifetime. So you have to figure out what category you want to put that friend. If that friend is business savvy and you like how they do business on their own, then hey, yeah, let's link together. But if you're looking at them and they don't even conduct their business right, why would you do that? Like, but also still keep putting them on their toes. And yeah, maybe we can't go into business together, but I'm going to still support you and be there for you.
On that note, what tips or piece of advice can you give to women about being intentional with nurturing deep and lasting friendships?
I feel like it's okay to not agree with each other, but be able to come together and learn how to work things out, pray together. Me and my friends, we do devotionals. We get each other together and spiritually being able to really have a village where it's like, it's not yes men, it's not people that just want to be around, but no, it's a real village that's gonna tell you when you're wrong, pick you up when you're down, give you a hug when you need it, put on a jacket if you cold. Those people that's really there for you.
Beautiful. Well, that's all of the questions that I have for you today. Thank you so much for your thoughtful and helpful answers to the questions. It was really lovely chatting with you, and yeah, hopefully I will see you on the BLK social page.
Yes, Nikki, I'll be looking for you.
For sure. And let me know if you ever come to London, by the way. We'll be so happy to host you. But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.